hello. Admittedly, this lighting is not the best for me and my age. How are you? My name is Andrea, and I am a Scentsy consultant, and I wanted to talk to you today with very strange lighting about two deals that Scentsy has regarding their essential oil diffusers. Essentially, we'll cut that out as I flip over my words, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it there. Our flagship product are warmers and waxes. Scented wax that you break off a piece and you put it into a warmer. Usually it's warmed with a light bulb. Usually it's either 15, 20, or 25 watt light bulb. Never gets too hot to the touch. Sometimes it's an element warmer, which means it just has a hot plate. Most of the hot plate warmers that we have are 8 watts. So again, nobody's going to get hurt. The wax is never going to get so hot that it's going to get hotter and hotter and bubble over. It doesn't evaporate out into the air. It just stays where it is. The fragrance warms up and into the air and it fragrances your home. And then you can just keep that shit on 24/7 and the wax is not going to go anywhere. It just hangs out. It doesn't evaporate. It's not water and it's not flame and it's not soot and it's not petroleum and all kinds of stuff. So if you look over here, you see there's 2 warmers there. I don't know how to point. That's the Stargaze and that's the Nova. So I'm actually not going to be talking about warmers today, which is amazing because I've just spent a minute and a half talking about warmers. I'm going to talk to you about essential oil diffusers. This is the core of our essential oil diffuser. Let me turn the light off so that you're not like completely blinded. This is the core of our essential oil diffuser. Every core looks exactly the same. It's got a nebulizing plate there that just vibrates. This is an old diffuser. This is 2.5, almost 3 years old, and I do clean it and it works perfectly fine, okay? You might see just a little bit of sediment in the bottom there and I have not cleaned it yet today. So there's a little nebulizing plate in the middle there. You put about 3/4 of a cup of straight water, as opposed to gay water, in there right from the tap. It doesn't have to be a distilled water or, you know, anything crazy. You put a couple of drops of oil in here. This one is actually discontinued at the moment. This one is called Live or Live. I don't know which one, spelled the same. It is like a peppermint on top of a spearmint, on top of a wintergreen, on top of tea tree, on top of eucalyptus. This wakes you up. There's very little sweet note to it. Just the slightest bit of spearmint is the only sweet that you will get from this. I was warming this yesterday because my son is a little bit under the weather, stressed himself out last weekend, so I figured that would be good for him, and he is back at school today because he took the day off yesterday. Anyway, you put 3/4 of a cup of water in there, and anywhere between 5 and 15 drops of oil, depending on how strong you want it to be. You put the lid on top and then you start it up. And then cold mist will come out of here. Let's just do it together, shall we? This is straight water. I'm gonna put just like 1/3 of a cup of water because I'm not gonna sit here and like do like a big long thing. Although again, I say that, I'm only 3 minutes in and I still haven't gotten to the point of this video. We'll put 4 or 5 drops in there. I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm just gonna put it on a low light. Do you see it instantly? Instantly. I've got the ceiling fan on and I shouldn't have it on. Okay. I'm gonna go shut that off. Hold on. Okay. Shut off the ceiling fan and immediately you can see that it's rocking. Okay. So this is a cool, oh wow, it smells so good. Damn. This is a cool mist humidifier. Not humidifier, nebulizer. So you can do this. It's not going to hurt. You can do that if you want. It's never going to hurt you. You shouldn't sit here and huff it or anything like that because these are not meant to be, you know, respirated. But it definitely helps your mood. It helps with a lot of things. We can't really make claims because we're not a medical company. But a lot of people just really thoroughly enjoy the idea of diffusing essential oils. It's almost like you can't see me because it's producing so much steam. This is a really good essential oil diffuser. By the way, Scentsy gives a lifetime warranty with these things. Anyway, so this is not the most attractive thing in the world. You can make it the most attractive thing in the world. I'm going to show you what you can do with this thing. Now that's stunning, okay? This is the Awaken shade, and Scentsy has, I think, 12 different shades right now. It did not disrupt the steam that was coming out whatsoever. In fact, it's like, woo! It didn't disrupt the steam that was coming out of it. It diffuses the light a bit, but it also adds decor to your home. As you can see, I've got a lot of teal going on, and as soon as this shade came out, I purchased it separately. I originally purchased this with the Enchant shade, which is stunning. So this is like a mosaic crushed glass, and it's perfectly smooth. It's not going to hurt me if I rub my hands over it. And you might be able to see, let me take this off. You might be able to see, goes all the way through, and there's like a ceramic with the, you know, putting the glass together, but it's like glass on the inside, smooth on the inside, and I've never had to clean the inside. There's nothing in there, okay? Every once in a while I have to clean the cat hair off of the outside because the cats, you know, they like to hug this, even though it doesn't put off any heat. This puts off 0 heat. Here's the deal. See how beautiful this thing is? This is free. You can get this for free. As you can't hear anything, right? You can hear hardly nothing. This is free. When you purchase a consultant kit, which is normally $99, this month it's $149, this comes with it. What? Normally this is $130. So for $150, you're getting this plus the entire consultant kit plus, and this is actually the most important part, you're getting a business. Especially if you join my team, because my team is quite successful. My team is growing by leaps and bounds. I have promoted many times in Scentsy because my team is very engaged. We help each other. We cheer each other on. We help each other through challenges. We have hobbyists. We have part-timers. We have kidnappers. Everybody is supported on my team. So anyway, you can get this for free. And isn't that fabulous? Okay. So that's only one of the deals that Scentsy has going right now, 7.5 minutes in. Hurry up, please. We have another deal going on that is basically, if you buy this, let's say you didn't want to join, which is fine. I have plenty of customers. I have more customers than consultants, okay? So you didn't want to join and you just wanted a diffuser. You could buy a diffuser. Let's say that you buy this shade with your diffuser. Oh my God. All right, I just snorted. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on the cycling thing. This is the Stargaze. I ordered this the second this bitch was available. I mean, swear, look at that. And now it's gonna change color. It's gonna cycle through 16 different colors automatically, or you can stop it on any color that you want. And the Stargaze is absolutely stunning. I showed you in the beginning of this video, and I'll show you again that I have a Stargaze and Nova right over there, which are the same sort of pattern. It was so popular that their the first one that they put out, which was the Stargaze back in January 2017, it sold out within 90 minutes. And then it was on back order for 6 months. Look. I mean, come on. Anyway, you could buy this. And they give you an extra shade for free. Yeah. Can you imagine? And anytime you want to, let's back this thing up and put you down. Y'all need Scentsy. You could buy this, and then anytime you wanted to, you could switch it from room to room and then change the shade for the decor that you're trying to match, or just for the seasons. They have winter Christmassy kind of shades that you can get, which are like actually cheaper than this one. You can change them out for the season. They have summery ones. This one is a little bit more summery. And look at how it's cycling through the colors. Even though this shade itself is kind of like a tealish blue, if you've got the purple and the pink and the red going behind it, it makes it an amazing color. Like, it's stunning, okay? So you can buy a diffuser and then get a second shade for free, which are normally like $50, $30. It depends on the shade, you know. But yeah, you could totally get one for free. You know what I have done now? Because I like to have the Stargaze shade on here. That is my favorite shade. Okay, let's lower this back down so that you can just continue to look at it. And so if you know what this is, you probably know what I'm going to say. I have these shades. I have almost all the shades that Scentsy has made. And I put this on, which cycles through the colors just like this one. And then I put the shade on top. Now listen, it's not as bright as this. Let's shut this off, see if you can see it. It is daytime here, so you might not be able to see it. But it's just a very light. It's a very pale glow from within. And I absolutely love doing this. Now, what is this thing? What was that thing? This thing is called the Scentsy Go. I have a whole video on the Scentsy Go. If you want, go back in the playlist and you'll see it. The Scentsy Go is a home fragrance tool that charges through USB. It's 100% rechargeable, and you can change out the scent as often as you want. You don't have to wait for anything to get exhausted. You don't have to hold on to, wax for the future or anything. It's just these little pods, and you can either put 1 or 2 pods in there, or you can even do 2 different scents if you want to and mix and match and make new things. You can put like pumpkin roll with blueberry cheesecake. Oh my God. And then there's a little fan in the bottom, and you can put this right in your car. You can put this in your bathroom if you don't have a plug. You can put this in your diaper bag so that when you're changing diapers over the holidays at Grandma's house or Aunt Susie's house, and she's not used to the poo-poo diaper stench, you keep this right in the diaper bag, and you go ahead and you start it up before you even are changing the diaper, before you're even unleashing the beast from that diaper. Okay, and you can also make it pretty by putting a shade around it. Now, granted, like I said, it's not as bright as this one. This one is mega bright, right? The diffusers shut off all by themselves when they are exhausted of their water. You don't have to worry about them shutting off. You can make it so that it shuts off after 2-3 hours. It depends on how much water you put in there. It shuts off when the water's done. Okay, you can also run it without the light. Obviously, that's the way I started this whole thing. You can also shut off the steam, cold steam, and just use the light. So you can also run it without any scent in it if you want to, and it just looks totally awesome with just the steam piling out of it. So anyway, 12.5 minutes in, we've got 2 diffuser deals going. You can buy 1 diffuser and get a free shade with it for free. Or you can join Scentsy and get the whole kit and caboodle for free. And you have a business. It's a no-brainer to me. Let me know if I can help you. Team MetallicaMom Melts would love to have more people on it. I love you. And all of my information is in the description box. Talk to you later.